Hey guys, this is Crystal Lax and the RV Adventure. Well, this morning, today, Friday, December the 1st, I woke up. I have AFib. I had STV where I used to get very rapid heart rate, going towards like 200 beats. So I had a ablation procedure, heart procedure done. And then the doctor told me I have AFib. Well, what is AFib? AFib is where your heart has these flutters. So the flutters can be racy too. The flutters um, it can hurt at times, but there's real fluttery. Like, like if you ever felt yourself having too much caffeine in your body, well, and your body gets shaky and kind of go rapidly, kind of like you can feel your body shaking and everything. Well, that's how your heart feels with flutters, though. Rapid flutters and shortness of breath. Well, I was sleeping and all of a sudden I got a pain in my heart, and I take heart pills every day in order to regulate it, because the doctor told me at the hospital, in the hospital, that the other heart procedure is going to be more complicated. So he wanted to um, hook me up with the specialist, which I got Dr. Singh, cardiologist in Carmichael, and just put me on medication to see if that works. Well, lo and behold, I was all out of my medication. Oh my God! And it was normally the episodes, when they do come, it lasts between 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. Um, this one lasts a little bit longer because I was kind of panicking a little bit of not having my medication, not finding not one pill. I'm tearing up everything in the RV searching for at least one pill, and I couldn't find it because sometimes they spill out in my purse or in my bags. So I couldn't find one. And then I eventually found like two half of them. And so I took those. But oh my gosh, this is why getting my battery is very vital. I know that I can call 911 because the police and the emergency team had to come out when I was having an asthma attack. So they can't find me. Somebody stole my table. I had a white table out in the entryway, so it could be a little bit more easier for people to landmark it and pinpoint where to turn into my road that leads to my RV. So it's more better to have a table out there, and I had orange cones out there. Well, somebody took the table. Somebody stole the table. I wanted to keep that out there so that the police can find it, emergency units can find it more easier, because I know that I have these complications and I want them to be able to find me more easier, right? So somebody stole the table. Somebody literally stole the table and the cones. That's very evil and wicked, because I've been having problems with these guys. I don't even know them. And they have like this, I guess, all less hate crystal party or group, you know? And so that's who I believe that was being spiteful and took the table, right? So, so I tried to start the RV because I was like, man, I'm gonna drive this to Walmart, because I'm glad that it didn't start, because it was at another Walmart that was way out further than the Walmart where I thought my medication was at. So I would have drove out here in East Lansing, Lancaster, and still would never got the medication. So the RV wouldn't start. Again, the battery drained after 3-4 days. I don't know why I keep draining like that. That kind of make me weary about buying a new battery. And is it going to still do the same thing? Well, well, um, Miss Rosa called me and she said, well, I'm at work, but I get off in another 3 hours and I don't mind coming to give you a jump. So I said, okay, Miss Rosie. I said, okay, well, what I'll try to do is just make it down there to get my medication so I can control these AFibs because I lay down, took a nap. I took a Excedrin PM, so I can have a real nice, smooth nap. And it calms down my heart. When I was doing all of the panicky moving around, it was making it worse because, when you're having those AFibs, it can throw you into a stroke. It can, I believe, it could trigger an even more worse heart attack because you feel like um, how can I describe it? You feel like not pins. You kind of feel pins or a squeezing around your heart. So I said, some told me, calm down, calm down, calm down. So I had to lay back down and, and calm down the heart. And it circulate around to my left shoulder blade when I'm having them. And then after the episode is done, then I get drained. I get really tired. The heart feels like it weakens every time I have one. And my doctor said that it's some type of electrical connection that just not connecting right around my heart. So, so that's what I had today, December the 1st, 2023. I had an AFib episode. So I'm posted here at Walmart because that's a lot on me about having to worry about a battery constantly. It was something that my son was supposed to get checked out, you know, and he did send me the money, but then the money got put on hold when the order got canceled for the battery. So, and I was going to just have it delivered to me and just was going to give the person a nice tip, for bringing it. Well, that's what happened. And then, so Miss Rosie came and we jumped the RV again. Now, I remind you, between Miss Rosie gas can of what she put in and what I put in, I mean, that was like over $30 for gas. And I didn't go nowhere after that first adventure. And I didn't go anywhere. So we're on the road headed towards Walmart. And thing does that thing again. And so I had to wait for Miss Rosie to go handle her business. Then she said, well, the people are going to be late, so I'm turning back around and coming to you. And so we put more gas in it, and we didn't have to restart it or jump it up, so that was good. It was still cranking up for us. And this is where I'm at right now. I'm parked on the side of the road because this particular Walmart, which I think kind of suck, they don't allow overnight stays in RVs. You know how you've heard that Walmart welcome RVers? Well, this particular Walmart on East J, Avenue J in Lancaster, they don't do overnight. So I had to park on the side of a street where I'm not too far from it, you know. And if my son send me a cash app or some kind of way where I can get it on my other card. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still kind of tired from those episodes. Those AFibs does drain you, and it feels like afterwards when you have it, it feels like your heartfelt or just feel weak. It feels weaker. Feels like every time when you have one of those AFibs, it makes your heart feel weaker, if you will. And and then I have arthritis, so that doesn't help. I don't even date people no more because of the complications that I have. I talk to people over the phone, but I don't really go out on dates because the arthritis bothers me like tremendously. And the other day, this one of the representative with Blue Shield Blue Cross, she signed me up. She signed me up for this dual program that they have, and you can go to I guess the selective um, fitness company um, with this particular healthcare plan. Well, that's good because I noticed that when I'm in water, it helps my arthritis because I have the severe type of arthritis. Yeah, I would never thought that I would get arthritis. I've been a CNA over 21 years and took care of patients with arthritis. But I never thought that at the age of 54 that I would get arthritis to that degree. But, people kept me outside in a wheelchair for a long time. So when that cold get in there, the cold air gets into the bone because have you ever looked up what arthritis really is? It's when your cartilage between your bones, your two bones, your knee bones, because mine is in my knee. Well, where once that wears down and there's nothing there, well, you basically have your bones rubbing up against bone, and that's exactly what it aches. Why it aches so bad? Look it up on YouTube. It's supposed to be like this cushion in between the bones, your leg bone, your thigh bones, that knee bone in that area, right? So when it's worn down and has deteriorated, it basically your bone is rubbing up against bone. And then if you know how it feels when it rains and when it gets cold, it aches even that much. So when it's bothering me, then you'll see me wear a walker. If I don't have the walker, then you'll see me trying to pivot, or I walk I walk with a limp. Now I walk with a limp. I used to have a nice little switch walk, but now I walk with a limp switch, if you will. So, um, and that was my adventure for today, December the 1st, 2003. So I don't know if I'm going to get I need the heater and I need everything to be refilled and the battery. So therefore I don't have to, per se, try to wait for someone to deliver it. I didn't know that they were sending the delivery people all the way out there to the Walmart, each West Valley Walmart. Well, I see why some of the drivers with Instant Cart and everything didn't really want to take that order because Miss Rosie took me to the other one out there in West Lansing. I mean, I don't know why I keep trying to call Lancaster Lansing, Michigan, because I used to live there, and and it is some distance. So now I understand, that they just, on gas, and nobody compensate them for the gas, you know. So that is a long travel. But right now I'm down the street from East Lancaster Walmart, and I just want to be able to get everything that I need before I go to the land. My money is stuck on the bank account. Do you know how frustrating that is to see it? And it's like, damn, I need to get these things, and here's the money, but I can't use it because somebody stole money out of my account. And so you know how the bank will freeze. they will freeze your money. They will freeze your card and bring you and issue out you a new one. I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of tired. They will issue you out a new one, so you can't use it until you get your new card. You know, so I see that Walmart have a Ever Start battery, and those batteries are $67-$70, and so that's kind of cheap than what we was gonna get anyway. So hopefully I can go ahead and get that. Hopefully my son and his girlfriend can put their money together and get this, because it should have been something that he should have took care of in the first place. I told him ahead of time, because when you procrastinate on things, it makes things worse, and it damage the things that's already working. It performs even more worse when things are being procrastinated, put off, you know. So, and I don't have a man out there on the land with me, you know what I'm saying? And that knows about RV, that knows about the land, if you will, and is not afraid of getting dirt all on them, because it's a dirt road. And it needs a tractor. It needs to the path needs to be a little bit more clearer. But what do you expect? It's a desert kind of road or land, but it is what you make out of it. You just want to make sure that you have everything when you're going. That's like country living. So it's like the desert, it's like the country, and so you have to make sure that you get everything that you're going to need. So once you go out towards the country, the desert, then you have everything. So while I'm in the city, I'm sorry, guys. While I'm in the city, I just want to be able to get everything all at once, if you will. Does that make sense to anyone? I hope so. Well, that's the video for that adventure, RV adventure. And I'm probably going to do one more videos for the single moms or single dads. And then it all depends how I feel. Okay, guys, until then, Crystal Lax.